Quagyutl are not satisfied with the symbolism of their heraldry, but like to add a dramatic touch to their representations. This appears most clearly in the images which their chiefs set up on high poles fronting the houses, and in others which are placed in the center of the house in feasts. They are intelligible to the audience, but their meaning is further elucidated by songs, speeches, and actions.
This totem pole stands in the middle of Quagyutl territory here on Village Island. It's the ultimate proclamation of Indian identity. But it's not the size so much that impresses us, it's the fabulous wooden carvings. And they're literally fabulous. Each one of these animals comes from a fable to which the family for whom this pole was made could lay claim. They are crests, if you like. In this case, the family could lay claim to killer whale, raven, wolf, and grizzly bear. This pole represents the status and the identity of the family that commissioned it. The fables and the animal emblems would be full of meaning for the man, his family, his friends, his allies, and for his rivals. Some of these villages are now deserted, and the meaning of most of these symbols has faded from memory, so it's tempting to think that the culture is dead. But because of anthropologists like Boaz, and of course the people themselves, the culture is very much alive and well. In fact, it's undergone a revival. Among the most prominent families involved in keeping the traditions alive are still the Hunts. The artist Richard Hunt is descended from George Hunt, the man Boaz trained to observe and record his own culture.
I started about 20 years ago, carving with my father, just watching him in the basement and learning, playing with his tools, and then finally trying to find a style for myself. It took about 10 years before I realized what it was supposed to look like, and then after that, then it started becoming finer and finer, and I started working on a style of my own. I see myself as a traditional artist because I still make pieces that are used in potlatches that people order to be used. That's the meaning comes out when people ask you to carve something for them. Now, if I wasn't carving the right thing, I wouldn't be getting asked very many times to do carvings for people. So,
do you think anthropologists like Boaz have helped keep the tradition alive at all?
Yeah, he kept a good record of the dances, the uses of the masks, because some of the masks we wouldn't know how they would have been used unless we looked at what he wrote. And, because all the older people are going now, so there's not really enough of them old people to tell the young people how the things should be done. So by reading Boaz, you find out a lot.
Boaz either overestimated the likelihood of all cultural knowledge disappearing, or he underestimated the Quagyutl. People can today go back to his films, written works, and even the photographs he posed for to find out aspects of their own heritage that have been forgotten. But a great deal of tradition has been handed on from generation to generation in the old way.